I got another fun one. So this one is in AI Studio and the topic is generate media. So if you dig around a little bit, you will recognize that you can generate text to speech and you have options for voices. So let's get to this. Oops. Let's get to this. All right, so when you go to Google AI Studio, when you are on the main page, you will see this layout. Right now I'm using Pro Preview, but you can choose other options. But we're going to do Pro Preview. But if you look at the screen, you see Generate Media here. But if you look in here right now, you'll see New Native Speech Generation. Either one of these will get you to the text to speech. But I like clicking on this one, Native Speech Generation. All right, so when you click on that, you'll see an interface that looks like this. You'll see generate speech, you see raw structure, you see script builder, you have some style instructions. So in here you can kind of place your description of how you want this to be generated. Like if you want a nutty professor, you want a stern teacher, you want a mechanic who is well versed in fixing cars but impatient or very patient. And then you can add your speakers here. You can also delete them. So this is the script right here, so you can change it. Okay, and then see if you hit Control or Command Z, you can get back to your last one. And you can, so you can actually make this one speaker if you want. But if you go over here, you'll see mode. And when you look at mode, you can actually select single speaker. And it changes it here, and you just put all your instructions here. So it doesn't matter. I've been using this and then just deleting one of the presenters or speakers, but you can do that. And then down here, you can say person's telling a campfire story, use Gemini to read a disclaimer. So there's some down here that you can do. And so again, here or here, I'm gonna go back here, and then you can change your model settings. So if you want it to be a little bit more creative, you can up that. I think you can only go to 2, and you can change your speaker's name. So if you want to put if you have multiple people participating, you might want to put their names. And then you have the type of, or the personality of the voice. And so if you pull down this menu, you will see different options, and you'll see a one-word description of that person's voice. And so some of the names are unfamiliar to me, so I usually click on them to try to find out if it's a male or a female voice. But you can see there's quite a few. And then, but also, when you use your style instructions, you can also kind of set the tone for that person. So what I did was I already created one. And so I created my script and my style instructions. And so I just put read aloud in a tone from a nervous presenter. Please add some pauses while talking. And then I put the script. And so the script is very basic. And then once I hit run, it generated it. And down here is the actual file. And if you click on the 3 dots, you can download it and you can change the playback speed. The playback speed actually is a pretty good piece to it, because you can actually modify the tone a little bit or the personality of the voice by just changing the speed instead of trying to do it up here. But you have to be careful, because then you have to remember to do that, or you have to convert it later. So let's go ahead and play the one that I did.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining our presentation today. Before we start, I need to find my glasses. They were here a second ago. Oh, here they are on my head. Now, where is that pesky remote clicker? I need to advance my slides. Why are the slides not showing up on the screen? Oh, I have to press this button. Or is it this one? Where is the AV tech? I need some help. Hold on, everyone. Almost ready. Oops, I just knocked over my water. Can I get a towel, please?
So you can, once you get one that you like, you can download it, like I said. You can also change the voice. So if you go in here and you say, I'm going to change it to this person, all you have to do is hit run again. But make sure that if you like that first voice, that you recorded it. because it will not save it to the best of my knowledge. So we'll let this go here, but it's kind of a fun one. There's some settings up here, and you can reset the default settings. Like I said, you can do one speaker instead. And let's see if we can get up here. One, you can change.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining our presentation today. Before we start, I need to find my glasses. They were here a second ago. Oh, here they are on my head. Now, where is that pesky remote clicker? I need to advance my slides. Why are the slides not showing up on the screen?
So you can see the different voices. The tone is almost the same, or the personality is a little bit different. But you got lots of options for that. It's a pretty cool tool. But if you have an actual presentation, a script for your presentation, you could probably throw it in here under single speaker audio, and you could run the whole thing under one of these voices. And so give it a try. You might like it. And let me go through it one more time. If you are in Google AI Studio, you will see a button on the left that says Generate Media, or you can look down here, it says Native Speech Generation. If you click Generate Media, you have to just look a little bit harder, and it's right there. If you just click on this, it takes you to the same spot anyway. I do have Gemini Advanced or Gemini Pro now. I don't think that matters for this, and there are some other ones like Live Audio to Audio as well. I hope you enjoyed this demo. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.